Happy Friday and welcome into the studio. Dad's over there next to me. I'm Hudson Barsness, that's Todd Barsness, and we're going to do our VO Marketing Pro, my numbers, their numbers, and your numbers. If you're new to this channel, we've been doing numbers for a couple years now. Dad's given his numbers for longer than that, but the reason we do this is because we want to stand out in the crowd of people who are doing videos behind microphones and cameras, just to give an extra layer of transparency. Dad and I don't get paid to do any coaching or anything like that, but we do run a small group of voice actors who come and learn how we do our business and stuff like that. They get access to us. We do videos for them. We do a deep dive into our numbers. We'll give a little bit more of a general look into our numbers here in this video. But if you're interested in that and you need some help with your business and stuff like that, contact John Barsness at vomarketingpro.com and we'll get you into that group or help you out in whatever way we can. So anyway, let's jump into, and I'm, once again, let's do your numbers first. How about
My
that?
numbers first.
Let's
That'd
do
be
that.
the first time in years.
Sometimes it's fun to do that, yes, because I did everything wrong.
What I'm trying to do this year, and if you watch these regularly, for the last 4 years I've made over $300,000 in VO only income. No coaching, no demo production, no book sales, nothing. Just VO income, over $300,000 the last 4 years. By the way, if you ever want a breakdown of those numbers rounded down to the nearest thousand, I'm glad to give those to you. But anyway, I'm trying to slow down. I'm 64 years old, going to be 65 this next April, and so I'm trying to work at turning the faucet down just a little bit, and I'm working at making $250,000 this year. And so my goal, instead of $6,000 a week, is $5,000 a week. I failed this week. I'll tell you the total here, $4,065.09. How did I get to that point? 0 on voices.com. I did quite a few auditions. Voice 123, 0. Did quite a few auditions.
Good.
Upwork sent out probably, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 proposals, 0 on, strike 3 and you're out on those platforms. Fiverr was down some. I usually am over $1,000, $1,500 probably average. This week I did 8 jobs for $1,036, so just over the $1,000 mark on Fiverr. Direct email marketing clients, $3,029.09. $3,029.09. No new clients. Those are all recurring clients. And my total, again, $4,065.09. With that total, I'm probably going to be like neck and neck with
your goal.
My goal. Mm-hmm. So I'm chasing it yet, not trying to, make too much more than that. I'm fine with that, but hopefully trying to make right around $250,000.
Well, you've been part of the rat race. That's a bad. You've just been.
I've been pushing it.
Very hard for the last 14 years. So you're getting tired of that. So I'm going to do VO Marketing Pro's numbers here first. So this week we send out direct emails for a group of folks who have more money than time. They come to us and they say, hey, we have been established in voiceover for a while. We have pro demos. We've made a certain amount of money. Help us out because it's just going to take too long for us to try and go and look. It's not going to be. It's just not going to make sense for them to do it. So anyway, we send out for a group, and this week they had 28 warm responses. This week they had 5 auditions, and then 3 people booked jobs that we know of. Some people are busy. They don't their numbers.
Report their numbers
necessarily right away, which is fine. We appreciate the people that do. But the 3 people that booked jobs this week were people that have been in it for a long time, for at least 2 years plus. Noelle Romano, we hear her name a lot. She's also a very good voice talent. Next up is me. I'm also a very good voice talent. Just a set of 3 very good voice. No. And then Tyler Boss, he booked another job.
Good for you.
So congrats to those who booked jobs. Appreciate those who report. And that's the VO Marketing Pro numbers in a nutshell. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, my numbers from the very talented Hudson Barsness. This week in direct marketing, 3 warm responses. I got 1 audition from those responses. I did 10 jobs this week between Voice123, direct email marketing, Upwork, and Fiverr. Fiverr, 0. That's
Surprise.
not a surprise. I will say, and I'll talk about this with the VO Marketing Pro Plus group, I did something with my Fiverr to see if I could maybe just change some things up. If you've seen these videos, you know I struggle with Fiverr. Not just liking it, but also getting any work on there. Anyway, Voice123, 2 jobs for $1,150. Direct email marketing, 1 job for $150. And then I had 7 jobs on Upwork, which is kind of my Fiverr, like Dad. Let's see here, 7 jobs for $661.50. My voiceover alone numbers this week were $1,961.50. My goal in voiceover is $1,500 to try and make $80,000 this year. I'm a little bit behind that, but still pushing as much as I can. And then I also do editing for Dad. I make sure I put that separately because I want most of my income to come from just voiceover. But Dad does have some clients that I edit for that he needs me to because he is busy. So I did this week 16 hours of editing. It was a busy week for me. So $20 an hour for $320. My total this week was $2,281.50.
Do you know that if you averaged $2,000 a week, $104,000,
$104,000. Yep. That's gonna be my goal next year, is to crack the 6 figures, see what happens, this year as we
kind of a magical number in the voiceover. It kind of puts you on the map, if you will.
Not a lot of folks can do that.
Not a lot of folks do that. I think I can't remember, 11% of the people in the NAVA survey. Yeah,
that's been a goal for me ever since I started, was someday I want to be able to make 6 figures in voiceover. So I don't know if we have much else to say.
No, but if you want more information about our private Facebook group that we talk a lot about direct email marketing, it's really an encouragement group. And I don't mean that maybe in the same way other groups are. We do a fair amount of education, but when it comes to especially direct email marketing, but really any kind of marketing and really any kind of business, you just need a friend to say, hey, you're getting off task there, or don't get distracted, or don't start to flail.
Or you are doing what's right, keep doing
what you're doing. Yep. And that's
Yeah.
what we do in that group. And so see John Barsness at vomarketingpro.com if you want more information about that.
Email him, and we just, in our numbers, what we'll do, which is private to the group that is VO Marketing Pro Plus, we'll go through each of our jobs and stuff like that, talk about interesting happenings during the week and all those things.
That would have been very helpful for me when I was first starting out, to have somebody talk about their numbers, why they do certain things. Because when you talk about your numbers, you talk about strategies, why you're doing, and why you're putting your time and energy toward things, and
being able
what's
to
working
know,
and what's not working.
And be able to know that the person you're listening to actually has success with those areas by seeing, oh, wow, Todd made $213,000 alone in direct email marketing. That's unheard of. So obviously that works. He obviously knows what he's talking about.
So how does he do that?
Or, that person made $25,000 on this. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That helps me out. So that's why we do it. Anyway, we'll let you go. Thanks for joining us whenever you are. Right now it's Friday for us, but hope you had a good week. Feel free to ask any questions if you have any in the YouTube comments. And we'll see you next week for the VOMP numbers. Take care.